Hi dudes, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Create. Look, my voice is almost better. We're making progress. I feel fine. My voice just is still a little Kermity, but a lot better than it was. Welcome back to another episode. We're back in the factory. I'm going to show you guys something to start before we get into it. As always, if you love Minecraft Create, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay, that stuff really helps. This doesn't matter because we've already given up on this project, but I did finally figure out how to make liquid hyper experience. What I had to do was make a filter and put a negative filter with a bottle of enchanting in here. And that's liquid experience. That's what it was looking for, I guess. So as you can see, it's now turning 1 bucket into 10 millibuckets, but we're up to 2 buckets now. And it's processing the glow ink and the lapis coming through, which means that eventually we will have, I don't know what, 780-ish buckets of hyper experience. So if we can find another use for experience, I'm gonna be rich. But we do finally have the experience factory working properly. So that is exciting. It does actually beg the question, what can we do with experience? Because you know me, when I get money, I want to spend it. Savings never heard of her. How can I turn this into a fish, a fish tank? Oh, that's my real life bleeding in. We're gonna see what we can do with it. In fact, if I type in experience, the only thing I can make is a bottle of hyper enchanting, which is boring. Also, it's now obvious that I probably should have. Interesting. I can make these trippy little blocks. I should have known that this is what I was looking for. I just was too dumb to figure it out. Okay. Well, if we ever need to spend experience, we got it. You guys, I have a confession to make. I'm a little bored. Not of Create. I freaking love Create. It's my favorite mod pack of all time. But I'm a little bored of this base. I feel like I've done everything I want to do with this base, or more like, you know how the first base was like me learning how to play Create. This was like me ascending to tier 2 of Create. And now I kind of want to ascend to tier 3. But to do that, I need a new base. Do we do that? Do we build a 3rd base in 1 season? Is that crazy? Is that insane? Is that lunacy? It might be. But maybe I'm just lunatic enough to make it happen. I have this really cool idea for like a super sci-fi base. And I kind of want to do it. So today I'm going to start laying the groundwork for my new base idea. And you guys are going to tell me if you want me to do it now or save it. Okay? That's the deal. That's what we're going to make happen. I am freakishly excited about it. It doesn't look like much. I know. I actually decided to go somewhat kind of over near our farm with the guardians. Just because, it's convenient. But this is a 51 by 51 square block. Great, dude. This seems sick. What a sick base idea. Have a little faith, okay? Have a little faith. We're still in development. This is built at 150Y, which means that I have 156 blocks to go up, which I intend to use, okay? This is going to be an orbital space station harvesting center, and it's going to be freaking sick. Don't look at me like that. It is. So, next step is to build this up a little bit. This is going to actually be the hangar. So my plan is to be able to fly planes in here and land them, and that'll be how you approach here, because this is too high for anything else. Maybe that'll work, maybe it won't, but I'm going to work on the hangar for a little bit, and then I'll show you the vision. Time for a progress update, baby. Look at this. Okay, ignore this right now. This is an idea I'm working on. We're going to come back to that. But this is one of the angles. So there is a runway on either side, right in the middle. Okay, we'll mess with that more later, but for now, that just sort of plotting it out and designing one side. And so you can fly a plane or whatever, come land right here, taxi on in, and park in the hangar. This is meant to be like a cool little hangar door, got just like some texture, some detail. We're gonna use a lot of concrete in this build, I've decided, which means we'll have to make a concrete machine. We may even make that in the old factory. Again, this is your guys' vote, okay? If we continue with this. But so ideally I would recreate this on all 4 sides, add like a little more detail, etc. And then we can work on the interior. And remember, we're going up. So this is gonna be like a floating hover base that creates everything. It's gonna be so sick. I actually have such a cool idea. I might make these runways a little longer. For now, they work, but we'll see how they look when everything's tied in. And then this over here, I'm kind of thinking about making like a tech radar dish sort of thing, but also like a propulsion jet. You'll see stabilizer thing for this like hovering super craft. Let me fiddle with some stuff. I had a great idea, actually. A truly great idea. Why was I gonna make engines to hold this up? It should be held up by propellers. So I just made a reverse windmill. Get it go. I think I'm gonna make it a little smaller and like stick out a little further, like be a little lower. But basically then there'll be 4 propellers on every side holding this bad boy up, which seems super sick to me. And then you got a little like sequence tower over here for signals, one of these in each corner. I've added the walls. It's really looking actually super sick. I am unbelievably excited about this base. I am not gonna lie to you guys. But again, it's up to you. You guys have to vote. You guys are the decision makers, not me. Okay. This is all coming together very nicely. I'm gonna trim this up a little bit, make it better, add it into all 4 spots, and then we're gonna take a look at how far we've gotten. I actually haven't shown you guys that much of the plan, but it's coming together better than I ever could have hoped. Yeah, no, this is so sick. This is truly, truly so sick. And I have more things planned. Ta-da! We have all 4 set up, all 4 landing pads also set up, the walls. Basically, level 1 done. I couldn't be more pumped about this, actually. I really hope you guys like this. So the plan is, of course, to go up, and I'll show you a little bit of the vision of phase 2 so that you guys can get excited. We won't start getting into the serious business work. Like, this is going to be a mega structure, okay? We're not going to get into that. I do feel like there needs to be something underneath this center part, too. Like, maybe a funnel or something that goes in, and then another propeller or something to hold us up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It feels a little bland to have that part just be, like, flat and square. So that needs to happen. But next up is I want to go up. I want to show you guys a little bit of the vision of level 1. Anyway, it's going to be a multi-level superstruct, dude. Okay. I've become such a better builder. Not to like gas myself up too hard here, but there's a lot of progress happening, and I'm very proud of it. Okay. Yeah, this looks sick. This looks so freaking sick, dude. Okay. I may also change this floor, but again, I'm sort of trying to save my concrete until we have a full-blown concrete maker, which we will have. And that'll be great. As we're starting to expand, I just gave you guys a preview. As we're starting to expand, I am running into some lighting issues because, of course, as we are right above the ocean, it just means that mobs spawn everywhere. So I'm trying to light this up, but it is what it is. I will improve it as we go. Remember, this is temporary. This is an experiment episode. You guys got to tell me that you want this, and you should want it. You should. The answer should be immediately yes, but just in case it isn't, this is what we're going with, okay? So the idea is that we would install an elevator here, all right? And so elevator would come down and take you out of the hangar up into the main bay. This main bay would be the storage area, okay? It would be some other things too. I'm deliberately leaving it big so that we have room to do everything. But number one part about it is this is the storage area. Main storage, because one of the problems that we have with the second base, right? The one that I've made, the one that I've learned about, the one that I want to move on from because it's weak and I'm bored. One of the things I've learned about it is that it's really inefficient to have all the trains stop by and like not be able to choose what they're picking up or dropping off or taking anywhere. So what I want to do is basically have this spread out like a starfish. So from this center, you will have a rail line that goes to one depot that way, one depot that way, one depot that way, and one depot that way. And each of those will do things. So they'll have just like one delivery and one return that comes back to storage. This is where we make the blocks get made, they get put back to storage. Then we have another spot that's like, this is where we crush the blocks get picked up and they get taken to the crusher, dropped off, no more questions, right? Okay, you guys kind of like picking up what I'm putting down, you seeing what I'm trying to make here? So instead of like these big loops that run everywhere, it's a whole bunch of like short one stops that go back and forth really fast and put everything together. That's the idea. That's the dream. It'll be so much more efficient. And it can be multiple layers, right? We can do like 2-3 layers of this coming in and out and going to storage. So this room will probably be pretty tall. In fact, it'll probably be like, let's see, what are we at? We're at Y75. It'll probably be maybe even sky limit, right? 260, 264. It'll probably be like a full 90 blocks. Just everything that I have left so that we can run multiple lanes out of this to all the different things we need to go. So it'll basically look like a big satellite space station floating in the sky. That's the idea, okay? I'm very excited about this, as you can tell, as I'm putting together this vision, as my vision board is becoming something. One of the goals, of course, is to make the bottom look better. I want this to be visually stunning. We'll add more in here, because I'll probably make this recess into the floor so that the elevator comes in and can lift you up. Let's see, we're gonna need a power. Dude, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to light this up better. We're gonna need like a power station too, a central power station. So that might be the second part of the storage level, is actually like a power station that then runs out the wires or whatever kind of power we're using to all the other spots. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. It feels like it makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. We're back here at the old base because we have to test something, all right? We gotta find out if this actually works. So first things first, I'm gonna need, let's see. I'm gonna need some wood. We're gonna make ourselves a biplane. So we're gonna make hulls. So I need iron. Easy. Let's make some holes. I'm saying hulls, not holes. Hulls. Hull. All right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Got it. Okay. Then we need to make a propeller. Easy. Okay. And then we need to make an engine. All right. Ooh, a little more complex. Not too bad. Boiler. All right. I need to get a couple pieces of supplies. Hold on. Give me this cobblestone. Perfect. We're gonna make a furnace. Grab some copper. We're gonna make a boiler. All right. Pretty easy. What else do we need? A blast furnace. Yeah, so another furnace. If I must. This is honestly way easier than making a normal plane. But you know what? I'm not gonna complain. 1, 2 of those. And we should be good to make that. And now, we made ourselves a biplane. Easy. Damn me up, boys, I made a plane. Now the question is, can I land it at my new base? If my calculations are correct, yeah, I was gonna say, any moment now we should start pulling into this thing. All right, I gotta get some altitude. Okay, don't stall, just going up. Hey, we need to go up. Up, please. Up, please. I need uppies. Oh gosh, it's so high in the sky. All right, we're gaining altitude. It's fine. I just don't want to stall. All right, so I have to find like the perfect angle. There we go. Look at this, dude. Look at how sick this looks. I hope this works. I really hope this works. It should work. Dude, what a base. Imagine you're just like stumbling along, you run across something like this. A true superstructure in Minecraft. All right, hold on, wait, and easy. Ta-da! Okay, so I can easily then taxi it. I need to make like an airplane holding system, but like, look, boom. Got a plane locked in. I can upgrade that plane to make it even cooler. Boys, it works. It works. We flew a plane. We landed it in our new sky base. All right, you guys got to take a vote. Remember, okay, what's the deal? 10,000 likes, I build a new base. All right, if you guys want it, you got to vote for it. Show me that you want it. Show me that you're excited about it, and we'll make it happen. But this could be part 3 of the most insane create series we've ever done. Do me a favor, if you guys enjoyed the episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My boys will be back soon. I'll be back soon. We'll be back soon in the sky.